What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back once again for another Trails playthrough. Now, of course, you'll see at the top it says Story Demo, and that is because the Story Demo for Trails Through Daybreak 2 did officially release today. It's the 24th of January. The full release of the game is on Valentine's Day on February 14th. So we are roughly, close to 3 weeks away from release. Actually, I think it's probably exactly 3 weeks away from release. But just like they did with Daybreak 1, which we obviously did, the beginning of the game is playable in the form of a demo. Now, what they did differently this time is, I'm not going to show it, but there are two demos for this game. There's a story demo, which, from what I understand, only contains the prologue of the game. So it's shorter than the demo for Daybreak 1. Daybreak 1, obviously, if you're playing on PlayStation, let you play the prologue and Chapter 1. It let you play all the way to the end of the Krail stuff with Ferry. This only contains a prologue, from what I understand, so it should only be like the first 3 or so hours of the game. But they have another demo, which is called the Battle Demo. This game has something new, which, kind of a spoiler, but not really. It's just something that's in the game. They have a Reverie Corridor type thing in Daybreak 2, as well as in the game that comes after it. So they have a Reverie Corridor type thing, which in the battle demo, you get two teams that you're allowed to play through I believe it's just a stage you can play through just to kind of try out the characters and stuff. Because obviously there are going to be more playable characters in this game. I believe in total, Daybreak 2 has 16 playable characters. Fully playable in terms of like customizing their gear and everything, whereas the first Daybreak game had 8 core members, and then we had some guest characters, like Fee, Elaine, etc. So obviously kind of long-winded intro, but essentially what we're going to be doing here is we are going to be starting the game. We are going to start the prologue, which I'm sure will be a handful of videos, obviously, and then obviously I will start uploading these on Monday, should be the 27th, and then, once a day have those come out, and then, of course, we will continue once the full game is out here in 3 weeks. So, let me just make sure everything is how I want it to be. Okay, language Japanese, obviously, because we played all the games on the channel that way. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that down 1. I think that's good. And then, I think there is one thing I wanted to change. I want to change field attack and dodge, because I play it differently. I have dodge being... Yeah, I have dodge as X. So let's do that. Yeah, so dodge is X, and then field attack is circle. I don't remember if it was the first Daybreak that had it like that, or if it's kind of second has it like that, but that's just what I've gotten used to doing, so I did want to change that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. So we're going to hit new game. We will go ahead and, since I do it for story, we'll go ahead and do what we usually do. We'll leave it on easy. Just for the sake of not making this play through 150 videos. So let's go ahead and get started. If clear data for... Oh, okay. Yeah, so by the way, just like with Daybreak... Oh, this is funny. It has my multiple different... I guess I'll load my newest one. So, I platinumed Trails Through Daybreak since doing my playthrough last July. I did like 3 more playthroughs after that to platinum the game, which I did get done, which means I did do a full Nightmare run, which was pretty surprising that I was actually able to complete that. But of course, you carry your levels over in New Game Plus, so it's not as impressive as doing it, from frame 1. I will probably try to do it for Daybreak 2 as well, though. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'll load my newest file. Get some extra stuff here. Skill stones are going to be a new thing in this game as well, so... Alright, here we go. A recap video. Sure, let's view it. Let's just see what they show us.
首都イーリスの旧市街にある小さな事務所。所長であるスプリガン、バンアークライドのもとにアラミス高等学校の1年生アニエス・クローデルがある依頼を持ち込んだ。 曽祖父の遺品である骨董品の動力機ゲネシスを探してほしいと。
Yep.
裏と表の人脈を駆使し、ついにゲネシスにたどり着いたバンたちは、それを狙うマフィアアルマータの構成員たちに襲われる。絶体絶命の危機の中、ゲネシスと共鳴したバンの戦術オーブメンとザイファから青白い妖精メアが現れ、バンはシャードの装甲をまとい、青黒き魔装機グレンデルに変身。圧倒的な力で敵を打ち破るのだった。全部で8つあるゲネシスを探してもらう代わりに、アニエスはバンの下でアルバイトをすることになり、共和国各地での事件に関わる中、新たな仲間たちと出会う。クルガ戦士団の一員として戦場をかける幼き少女傭兵。
I do think it's like a 5-minute kind of intro thing, just to kind of recap all the people you
東
met.
方人街の若者たちを率いる破天荒な青年アーロン・ウェイ。マルドゥック社より出向し、事務所の業務を完璧にサポートするサービスコンシェルジュリゼット・トワイニング。理科大学に所属し、先端技術の開発と運用に携わる年若き技術者カトル・サリシオン。動力映画のトップ女優と怪盗グリムキャッツという2つの顔を持つジュディス・ランスター。かつての名を捨てた武芸百般の達人にしてバンの恩師ベルガルド・ゼーマン。
Yep, that was our full cast from the first
仲間
game.
と共にあまたの事件を解決し、ゲネシスを集めるバンたち。そんな中、そのゲネシスを用い、各地で混乱を引き起こすアルマータと幾度も対峙した。そしてアルマータの首領ジェラール・ダンテスはあろうことか禁忌とされる反応兵器を使い、村一つを丸ごと消滅させる。各勢力によるアルマータの壊滅作戦、それすらもデスゲームの要素として利用された極限状況の中、バンたちはなんとかアルマータの幹部と協力者たちを倒し、ついに勝負の根源たるジェラールを撃つのだった。しかし全てが終わったと思われた革命記念祭の最中、取り逃した幹部メルキオルは首都をパンデモニウム化することでジェラールたちを蘇らせると同時に無数の悪魔を地上に呼び出す。反魔化により時が止まった首都を協力者たちとの共闘で突破し、バンたちはメルキオル、そしてジェラールを再び倒した。
Remember when Gerard thought he could
ジェ
maybe
ラー
fight
ルが取り
McBurn
込んで
and
い
win?
たデアボリックコアが元の宿主であるバンの中に戻ることで、バンはバグランツ・ザイオンとして覚醒、アニエスたちの前から姿を消してしまう。納得できない仲間たちはバンを追い、狭間の異空間で彼を取り込んだ魔王と対峙する。仲間たちの声で自分を取り戻したバン、共に魔王を一時的ではあるが退け、魔核を狭間の彼方へ投げ捨てるのだった。
Temporarily being the key word. It's
事
gonna
件
return
が一段
eventually.
落した後、
It's still
年の
within
瀬が
him.
迫る中、アニエス以外の仲間たちはバンに挨拶をして首都から離れることになった。あくまで一時の別れ、近いうちの再会を約束して。
Daybreak recap end. So there you go. In case anyone needed a refresher on what we just did. So we're moving all the way to February. So the first game ended around New Year's. We also need to remember that Epstein's warning was collect all the Genesis. Collect all the Genesis by the end of 1209 or else everything will end.
さあ、食らい尽くしちゃいなさい。シャアの新作、ブルート・ザ・グレンデル。
something similar to Mare. Another Grendel. A Crimson Grendel, if you will. Well.
こいつは
They're dead.
気になる気配をたどってみればとんだ場面に出くわしちまったな。
わずかにあるみたい。今度こそと思ったんだけどな。裏の監視もますます厳しくなるかな。めんどくさい。
The 3 and 9
やっぱり
numbers on her
近いう
side.
ちに彼を訪ねてみるか。いろいろとつてが使えそうだし、以前の礼もしたかったところだ。
4SPG 確かに条件は合うかな。今のうちにとっておきのスイーツも見繕っておかないとね。
お前絶対自分が食いたいだけだろ。とっとと退散した方が良さそうだな。
行こう、スーちゃん。
Yep. So that gives it away if you couldn't tell already. An older Swin and Nadia. We haven't seen them since Reverie. You do see them for a second in the credits for Trails Through Daybreak, though. All right, February 20th, 12:09, 9:45 a.m. Hello, Yume. Paulette.
楽しみだね。バンの車とどっちが速いかな。
どうかしらね。じゃあ夕方までには帰るから。
当たり前だ。最近どうにも物騒だからな。せっかくだから楽しんでな、夢。
おじいちゃん、行ってきます。
Someone coming to Van's office.
先日未明、首都省庁エリアの一角で小規模な爆発事故が発生しました。当局の発表では動力設備の事故とみられており、事件性は認められないとのことです。続いてのニュースです。本日グランサーキットで行われる
なんだこんな朝っぱらから。アニエスか。今日はバイト日じゃ。
そろそろ10時を回るのにいつまで寝ぼけているつもりかし
That's
ら。
not Agnes.
依頼よ、スプリガン。さっさと目を覚ましなさい。バン。
Hello, Elaine. First game starts with Agnes at his door, and now the second game starts with Elaine. With a new outfit, nonetheless.
お前が私服でうちに来るとは珍しいな。有名人なんだからもう少し気を使えと言いたいところだが。
気負わず自然体でいれば意外と気づかれないものよ。どうかしら。この間新調したばかりなのだけど。
あ？どうって。まあ悪くないんじゃねえか。いざって時も動きやすそうだしな。
That's
なんだよ。
That's not the kind of response she was looking for, my guy. I can just put it on auto.
別に。それにしてもこんな時間まで寝てるなんてさすがにだらしなさすぎるわね。お目付け役がいないからってふぬけすぎなんじゃないかしら。
別にふぬけてるつもりはねえよ。ぼちぼち依頼もこなしてたしな。他のバイトどももまだ戻らなくてな。
ちょいと仕事のペースを落としてるだけだ。
フェリちゃんたち、年末からそろそろ2月経つけれど、ずいぶん戻るのが遅れてるみたいね。
それぞれ野暮用ができちまったようだな。おかげでもうしばらくは昔みたいな気楽な日々を過ごせるってもんだ。
何を言っているんだか。そもそもアニエスさんは毎週バイトに来てるそうじゃない？
隔週だ隔週。ま、あいつもこれから学芸祭の準備で忙しくなってきそうだが。
ああ、もうそんな時期か。ますます寂しくなりそうね。
だからねえっつーの。まあそれはともかく、そろそろ本題に入るとしようぜ。永久遊撃士ソードメイデンが直々に持ち込んでくるような依頼、しかも非番を取って非公式にだ。正直いい予感は全くしねえが。
I just realized it's probably a good idea to not have it on auto because there are going to be. I've been recording Tales of Graces so much, I forgot that there will actually be some story parts that aren't going to be voiced here.
ええ、残念ながら当たりよ。
こいつは
年明けから首都の裏で起き始めている不可解な事件。当然あなたもマークしているわね。
まさかマジだったとはな。最近立て続けに起きている不可解な事故や事件、その裏で少なくねえ殺しが行われてるってのは。
You can probably assume they're talking about the Red Grendel we just saw.
被害者は軍や政府関係者およびマフィアや半グレといったアウトロー、いずれもあらゆる意味で人間とは思えない徹底的な殺害方法で殺されているわ。事件の性質上、表向きはぼや騒ぎや事故という形で処理されているけれど、
体制側の人間まで被害に遭ってるとなりゃな。だが噂は流れ始めている。今は憶測の域を出ないものがほとんどだが、ブレイサーギルドと CID にしてみりゃ一刻も早く片付けたいってところか。
ええ、すでに連続猟奇殺人事件として合同調査も始まっているわ。未だに尻尾をつかめていない状況だけど。
一応こちらでも気にはしていた。だが今のところそこまでの匂いは感じねえし、直接依頼の相談が来ているわけでもねえ。正直一個人事務所には手に余る案件だ。お前も当然分かってんだろ。
ええ、昨日までならそれでよかった。だけど事情が変わったの。
He's gonna see what actually happened yesterday.
CID 特務部隊ハーキュリーズ、そのガンマ中隊が昨夜壊滅させられた。独自の情報網で連続殺人の容疑者を捕捉、制圧に向かった先で完膚なきまでに赤い妖精と異形の怪物に姿を変えたコートの男によってね。
最新の特撮技術か何かかと言いたいところだが、この映像ルネのつてか。
ええ、彼から極秘裏に回されてきた。ギルドではなく私個人に。
So he's doing this off the books because, and I'm sure they're gonna talk about this, but the only person that anyone knows that has this Grendel form is Van. So if the public and the media knew about it, they would assume Van is probably responsible.
昨年マフィア・アルマータが起こした人知を超える数々の事件、その顛末にはいつも裏解決屋の存在と 謎の青黒い怪物の断片情報があった。私自身あのデスゲームで直接見たけれど、その意味で完全ではないまでも各勢力が意識しつつある。それがどういう意味かわからないあなたじゃないでしょ。
正直あれについては俺も完全には分かっちゃいないがな。要するに俺は最重要参考人として挙げられつつあるわけだ。 CID そして遊撃士協会に。
否定はしないわ。ハーキュリーズの部隊が壊滅させられた以上、 CID が本格的に動き出すのも時間の問題。警察はもちろんギルドもね。
たく面倒なことになっちまったもんだ。
Relatable.
だが伝えてくれて助かったぜ。
どうするつもり？
とにかく動くしかねえだろ。嗅ぎ取れなかったことも含めて個人的に放っておけねえのは確かだが、それ以前にこのままわけのわからん冤罪で捕まってやる義理はねえからな。
Fair point.
みっともなく裏解決屋としてあがいてやるさ。一人でも全てのつてを使ってでも。
That's a good line.
あいつらのおかげで繋いだ今、その借りもまだ返せてねえからな。ま、差し詰め自分自身からの 4SPG ってところか。報酬が1ミラも出ねえのが難点だが、せめてご褒美スイーツくらいは用意するかね。
不器用ね、相変わらず。それに私の話はまだ終わっていない。依頼だと言ったはずだけれど。
That's fair.
何？
遊撃士として民間人を脅かす新たな恐怖の種を放置はできない。同時に私個人としても動かずにはいられないわ。昔なじみが不当な容疑で抑えられかねない、そんな状況を回避するためにも。
Aww.
あなたの裏の事情が絡んでいるかもしれない。監視の意味でも共同戦線が最も合理的でしょ。だけど
Not wrong.
遊撃士としての立場上、表立って協力を要請するわけにもいかないわ。あくまで 4SPG という形での協力依頼受けてもらえるかしら。ちょっとどうしてそこで笑うのよ。
いや、不器用なのはどっちだって思ってな。本当に変わらねえ。いや、むしろ変わったからこそか。
She has. The version of her from the first game never would have done this.
そうね、去年いろいろあったから。それはあなたも同じでしょ。
だな。いいだろう。裏解決業務としての筋は十分だ。短い間の協力関係よろしく頼むぜ。剣の乙女エレイン・オークレール殿。
こちらこそバン・アークライド所長。
Well, time for us to get to work. Prologue, Crimson Roar.
くー、このカラメリゼされたリンゴのほろ苦くもジューシーな甘さと食感。サクサクのタルト生地にシナモンの風味が加わって素朴でありながらもエレガントな味わい。これぞモンマルトの季節限定スイーツタルトタタン。何度食ってもうならせてくれやがるさ。
それでいてどこか懐かしくて優しくて、まさにこのお店を体現したかのような味。さすがビクトルさんですね。
そりゃどうもだ。この不良タナコとどんな事情で動くのか知らんが、しっかり英気を養えていくといい。いいかバン、 エレインさんにくれぐれも迷惑かけるんじゃねえぞ。
He's like his dad.
へいへい、わかってるっつの。
Ugh, why does he always have to give me such a hard time? Only because he cares, I'm sure. So, where's Yuma and Paulette? I haven't seen them here today. Oh, they've gone to see a race. They got an invite from a certain hothead racer we all know and love. He's been inviting around a lot since the end of last year. Hard to imagine the old Grump's been... Have to imagine the old Grump's been worrying up a storm over that. But even if he is a bundle of nerves right now, it at least ain't showing in his cooking. Ah, yes, I've heard a little about their situation. The road to reconciliation can be long and thorny, but I wish them luck all the same. Ew, I only meant to have a light meal, but I think I got a little more than I bargained for. Now that we're full, perhaps we should set to work? Sounds good. The information on the case ain't gonna find itself. You wanted to hit up Riverside in the Grand Circuit, yeah? That's right. As far as we can tell, that's where the latest incidents have occurred. With your keen sense of smell, we might be able to uncover some leads that fell by the wayside. Heh, let's hope my nose lives up to your expectations. I say we head to Riverside first, since it's closer. Just give me a sec to get ready, and we can hop to it.
Oっと、タバコ屋でキャンディーの新味チェックも忘れずにしねえとな。
相変わらずみたいね。
So both of them have new status artwork. We've obviously got Van's right here. That actually looks more like him. And then we've got Elaine's with her new outfit right here. Once again. I'm doing this from the get-go because that is something important later on with the achievements and everything. We don't even have achievements unlocked yet. One of the trophies to try and platinum the game is you have to clear all the achievements, and one of them is getting your cooking level to level 15, which is the max level. Hey, again, got any copies of the Tyrell Times? Oh, and you selling any new candy lately? What? All you ever ask for is candy, candy, candy. I run a tobacco shop, you nincompoop. Fine, fine. Guess I'll take a candy cigarette then. Wait, or maybe I should get a churro. What did I just say? What will you learn? Hey, are you his client? Get him to do his job, will you? Yes, I intend to. I think I've seen her around before. She's awfully active for her age, isn't she?
変わった組み合わせだね。
Candy cigarette. Tyrell Times.
やんちゃすんじゃない。変わった組みやんちゃすんじゃない。
Yeah, so gourmet. 30th anniversary of Mutual Development Pact. Calvin Republic and the Principality of Elsheim. Okay. Professor Hamilton. And we know, God, why can't Prince Sharid right there. We know he met with Olivia at the end of last game because we saw it in the credits. Stuff about the racing, finance for Verne Company, widespread accidents and violence plunge capital into chaos. So talk about what we're investigating. New Tryon Mall shops on the block, okay. Cool. Nothing too major besides obviously the attacks we're going to be investigating. But let's go to all the different shops. Just hope I don't spend all my money.
どうしましょうか。ぜひまた来てくださいね。
You always want to check all these shops. What is nice, though, if when you're trying to do this, I don't know if the older games had something like this, but for your cooking level, when you eat stuff, so every time you eat something, I obviously never did this during our actual playthrough, or at least I didn't do it much, you know, give you gourmet points. And then once you've used an item, when you go back and, like, if you go, who did we first buy it from? It was Victor, I believe. You go back.
さっさと決めやがれ。
No, it's not.
そんじゃあな。
What did I eat?
変わった組み合わせだ。
Here, let's just do this the easy way. So it has a check mark next to it to let you know that you've already tried it. So you don't have to worry about accidentally buying stuff you don't need to fill it out.
朝からサウナってのも悪くはねえな。
はいはい、付き合ってあげるわ。寝ぼけられたままじゃ困るし。
ともかく入るならとっとと入っちまうぞ。
It's funny to see the dynamic change, obviously, because obviously last game we were doing the early stuff and Van would do stuff like this. Agnes was, obviously she was a brand new client. She didn't know Van, so she was, you know, kind of nervous, just kind of going along with what he wanted, where Elaine is a lot more, you know, the strict ex-girlfriend type. So she's like, all right, come on, hurry up. Nice job, Van. You two take as much time as you need. What the hell are you getting at? We're just passing by before work, all right? Of course, I totally understand. Nothing like a good walk for getting down the business, huh? I hate to put any more on your plate, Elaine, but I really appreciate you keeping good old Van here from making too much mischief. Leave it to me. Have a little faith in me, would you? Aw, come on, you know, I'm just teasing. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have some jobs to get to. But since you're here and all, why not enjoy a soak? Our baths are as refreshing as ever, you know. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Okay, we have achievements now. Do that real quick.
最高だ。
たまにはいいわね。しみるわね。今後もラグーナをよろしくね。
Obviously, I have to kind of, I guess, worry about trophies for the time being because we won't have them until the game fully releases. I think I can clean these parts with some liquid solvent. Yeah, you'll be spick and span in no time. You seem awfully chipper today, Rebecca. Van? What is he doing here with someone so pretty? Don't worry about her, she's just a little shy. Says she's more comfortable on machines than people. Well, people are just so scary, you know? And when there's so many of them out during the day, I could just pass out thinking about it. I see, I guess she uses all her free time to focus on her craft. Well, she definitely gets the job done, that's for sure. She's looking a little more tense than usual, though. Maybe I should check in with Chris, see if there's anything going on. Why not? Hey, Van, you here for a Ziffa tune-up? Yeah, I was, but now it doesn't seem like the best time. Yeah, sorry about that. We're in the middle of doing some maintenance on our equipment. We've been getting a lot of requests to work on those T-phones recently, so we figured it might be time to update our gear. T-phones? Aren't those as if as adapted for civilian use? So they're basically just, you know, iPhones that just don't have battle ordnance. Yep, they're nothing more than a mobile phone for the average Joe, though. Still, I've heard they've been selling like hotcakes ever since they released. You got that right, although, now that I think about it, you don't really see too many of them. Too many in Old Town, huh? Well, either way, we've gotten a good number of repair requests for the things already. We just need to prepare for the inevitable flood. Stanley's factory. I guess they're as skilled as the rumors claim. Yeah, they practically got all the other repair shops beat. Looks like we'll have to drop in some other time, though. No problem. Anywhere else we really need to go to here? Let's just talk to the kids and then we'll head to Riverside. I said I was sorry, Sheena. What's going on over here? It's nothing really. I just finally managed to beat Harry at Kick the Can. That's what you get for being a cheater. Hold it, that mousetrap totally got a clean hit on you. Yeah, and using mousetraps and kick the can is cheating. What you being so scary for? Come on, Mark, where are you? They seem to be having fun, I think. Kids gotta work off the energy somehow. Alright, so let's head to Riverside now.
よし行くか。
10:03 a.m. Well, here we are. Haven't been here in a couple months. Last time was when we were knocking a few back with Rune over at Bermati's. Yeah, so that was during the credits. Ah, yes, it was nice our schedules happened to align for once. I can't recall the last time we had done something like that. Yeah, me either. Hopefully we can do it again sometime. That'd be nice, but at this point in our lives, free time's a rare commodity. Coming from Mr. I'm gonna sleep till 9 a.m. Man, this place is so beautiful. Hard to believe such a violent incident took place here a few days ago. Apparently, a little spat between some gangs escalated into a case of manslaughter. With this place being so close to Old Town and all, I've been making sure to keep my ear to the ground. Yes, that's the story that was fed to the public. However, the police and guild suspect it might be related to the serial killer case. The scene of the crime is in that underground maintenance tunnel, just past the entrance. Got it. So it's connected to one of Giacomo's old haunts, huh? The area's been picked clean for the most part. But yeah, there's something fishy about that place. I can smell it. Well, before we head over there, let's drop by Bermati's. I want to ask him about the case. That's fine. Shall we then? May as well, but of course, just like we did earlier, I want to check all the shops first. I'm gonna be broke before buying. You know what? I'll call it good there. Because I'll do multiple playthroughs anyway. The first playthrough, I'm probably not gonna worry about all the food as much. But it is important to at least check the shops for gifts. I don't know when we're gonna get them or need them. Oh wow, weird buggy thing. Console seems like they open at night. But there's a shop in there. Oh hey! Eddie! A customer? Man, I only just finished my prep work too. Okay, well the chestnuts are ready, so just give me a moment, alright? Wait a second, what are you doing here? This is the son of that lady who runs the general store in Old Town, right? What's up, you working hard lately? I thought I remembered you selling roasted chestnuts last year. Looks like you made a whole business out of it. Yeah, I guess. Makes me happy when customers like my product, you know. It can be kind of fun to figure out how to sell it to them. If I could just manage to save up a little, I can finally repay my old lady for taking care of me all these years. Well, well, it's nice to see filial sons, don't you think? Your mom must be real proud. What? It's not like that. I'm just doing it to get rid of all my debts to her. I getcha. It's hard to admit how much you love your mom. These two are something else. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any more for now. Now let's head over to the garage over there to Bradley's real quick. See if he has any gifts to sell. Nope, just Ingert wallet. Alright, we can head to Bermati now. I think we'll end the video after talking to Bermati though. I think for this playthrough, just like the last one, besides the obvious cases where cutscenes drag on, I want to try and keep it between, you know, 35 to 45 minutes per video.
バンちゃんにエレインちゃんじゃない。
よ、邪魔するぜ。
こんにちは、ベルモッティさん。
Always good to see Bermonti.
いらっしゃい。二人とも時々飲みに来てくれてるけど、一緒にっていうのは久しぶりね。やだ、まさかデートかしら。もうなんで私に黙ってたのよ。いけず。
He's so funny.
違いますから。
勝手に色めき立ってんじゃねえよ。店を開けたところみたいだな。ちょうどいい。話を聞かせてもらえねえか。
例の事件についてね。いいわ、座ってちょうだい。私もちょっと気になることがあってね。
Now for the serious music.
例の映像ならキンケイド君づてで私のところにも回ってきたわ。
Makes sense he would get one too.
とんでもないことになってきたわね。噂になってた猟奇殺人鬼がまさかあんな。
I'm sure you're well aware the guild and the CID have pegged you. Have you pegged as the culprit? Why they think so is beyond me. I mean, we more or less have an idea. Perhaps it has something to do with the incident in Tharbad or the strange happenings in the capital 2 months ago. Yeah, it's complicated. There are other parties involved besides me. So honestly, I'm not sure how much I'm at liberty to say. Sorry, I know our usual bit involves more give and take, but we could really use some info. Mind doing me a solid here? Oh, very well. I suppose even us seedy types have one or two secrets we'd rather keep under our hats. But remember, if you ever need someone to confide in, my door is always open. Thank you, Bermonti. You're a real one, man. Now then, here's all I know about the incident 3 days ago. It happened right here in Riverside, so naturally I looked into the matter. I learned that it transpired at the same time as when the power went out here. Wait, you had a power outage? Indeed I did. All Orbital-related facilities in the store were affected. The lights, fridge, jukebox, everything stopped at once. As you can well imagine, it caused quite a stir, even apart from the incident. That's strange. Shouldn't those devices be operating independently? Yeah, it should be impossible for them all to shut down simultaneously. That is, unless there was some kind of outside interference, like with what happened in Libero over half a decade ago. It's crazy how long ago that was for them. The outage was over just as soon as it started, so it wasn't widely reported. But I still did some digging, and I found out every place in the surrounding area had similar outages. I've yet to determine the cause, but regardless, I find the whole affair rather suspect. Can't say I blame you. Well, if we find anything out about this, you'll be the first to know.
助かるぜ、ベルモッティ。この借りはまたいずれな。
もう水臭いこと言わないで。私たちの仲じゃない。エレインちゃんにも世話になってるし、最大限サポートさせてもらうから。
頼もしいです。
Well, there you have it. All right, so next time, looks like we're going to be gathering more info in Riverside still. So next time, we are going to continue walking around Riverside and see what we can learn about this strange incident that's been going on. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.